Hello Gemini, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, I warmly welcome you here at this time. Either way, I ask that you please click like, share, and subscribe. It's a great way for us to exchange energies. It also helps with YouTube's algorithm, and that means more individuals will be able to see the readings that I post. So if you can take a second to do that now, I will appreciate it very, very much. Gemini, today is Friday, July 12th. This is a quick bonus reading for you. I'm just using the Divine Goddess Oracle deck. I'll be drawing 3 cards from that, and then I will utilize 2 decks of tarot to clarify the message for you. I've set no intentions for this reading, so whatever comes out, comes out. As always, please remember this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that the messages that come through today will not fully resonate with you, and if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Gemini watching. So as I always say, take what fits and leave what doesn't, whether it's a reading from me or some other tarot reader that you're following, and I follow quite a few myself because I just love so many of them that are out there these days. But regardless of who you're listening to, never force a message to fit if you really truly intuitively feel it's not aligning with your current journey. So take what fits and leave what doesn't. With all that said, Gemini, let's try to hop on your timeline now and give you a little bit of insight for July 2024. Tapping into the Geminian collective now. What else do they need to know for July 2024? What do they need to know? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. First card out we have is deception. False illusions. This could also be like falling into bad habits. Tell me more about this for the Gemini collective. What do they need to know? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Your second card out is Ask Your Angels. So this talks about connecting to the divine, using your intuition, making an intuition overhead, over heart decision. Tell me more about this deception for Gemini. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Wisdom. Wisdom, there's knowledge gained here through an experience. Now, deception doesn't always mean that someone else is deceiving you, although that very well could be the case, and we'll see what tarot has. But sometimes we deceive ourselves. You know, we hear this term these days, gaslighting, and we always think that it's another individual that's gaslighting us. Sometimes we gaslight ourselves because we don't want to see something for what it truly is. Bottom of the deck, we have peace. You just want peace, Gemini, and you want contentment. And right behind peace, we have manifestation. So I think for a lot of you, that's what you're manifesting. This particular card, though, talks about the law of attraction. So it's like thoughts become things. So I feel that for a lot of you, for a lot of you, you're in the process now of almost like deciding what is real and what isn't real. Where am I fooling myself and where am I not fooling myself? Where are others fooling me? This is almost like a time for you. I feel like a lot of you have lost your intuition. So this could be in career and finance or in love and romance. There seems to be a little drop here in your intuition. Not sure what is real. Tell me more about the deception card here for the Gemini collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Why the Queen of Pentacles here for deception? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Strength card. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Wands to the Moon card, to the Eight of Cups, to the Ten of Cups. I like this, Gemini. I think for some time you were deceiving yourself. This Three of Wands card is really speaking loudly to me right now. You may have been an individual that's been waiting for your ships to come in. And I think for a lot of you, you started thinking they're never coming in. And because you were relying on an external party to bring the ships in, you always found yourself waiting. And it's almost like by you allowing someone else to make the decision of when that ship was coming in or not coming in, you were deceiving yourself because you were handing power over to that external party, right? To the external factor. You're walking away from that mentality. You're walking away from gaslighting yourself. You're walking away from deceiving yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is an individual who is ready to focus on themselves, their finances, nurturing themselves, going within. It takes a lot of strength to do that. It takes a lot of inner strength and courage to realize I've been putting my destiny or my future in the hands of someone else. waiting for someone else, waiting. No more waiting. You're not waiting for the ships to come in anymore, Gemini. You've deceived yourself for long enough. It's time that you build your own ships, and that's what a lot of you are doing. Queen of Wands to the Moon card, to the Eight of Cups, to the Ten of Cups. You are fiercely, Queen of Wands, fiercely and exuberantly, I want to say, cutting through the fear and the illusions. This has been a block for you for quite some time. Someone else always has to make the choice. Someone else always has to make the decision. You can't do it. It's out of your hands. No, this is now a Gemini collective that says, I have the determination to cut through that. I'm going to walk away from deceiving myself, walk away from any fears or illusions I have. And the minute you do that, Gemini, what you're walking towards is the Ten of Cups, your ultimate happiness, your peace, what you have been manifesting, what you've been stressing about because you're waiting for someone else to bring it to you. And this is now a Gemini collective that says, I don't have to wait for a ship to come in because I have the capability to build my own ship and go where I want to go. I love this. Ask your angels now. This is seek the divine, right? The card says your angels want to support you. So I think for a lot of you, meditation might be key here. Whatever it is that you do to connect with that higher realm. But this is a time for you to use your intuition. I want to say don't second guess yourself here, Gemini. That's the message coming through. I feel like this is, okay, this is going to sound really silly to some of you. I'm getting this feeling here of the Wizard of Oz. I'm sure that you've all seen it. I've seen it like a million times, right? This is towards the end of the movie. And when she's told to click her heels 3 times. And she had the power all along. You had the power all along to do this. You were deceiving yourself by waiting for someone else to bring happiness to you or bring success to you or bring abundance to you. And again, this could be in career and finance, could be in love and romance. For some of you, it's all of the above. But what you have learned is, oh my God, I've been deceiving myself. I've been giving the keys to the car to someone else. It's my car. It's time I get behind the wheel. It's time I drive. You're building your own ship here, Gemini, and allowing it to take you where you want it to take you. Tell me more about this Ask Your Angels card. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is clarified by Judgment. I love this. This is a rebirth, Gemini. Rebirth for you. Finally listening to your inner calling. Listening to your intuition. Further clarified by the Ace of Cups. I like this pouring into yourself now. Almost like overwhelming emotion for yourself. I think a lot of you are loving yourselves for the first time in a long time. And this is spurring some new creativity. You're excited about this. Tell me more. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is going to be further clarified. 2 cards came out. 4 of Cups and the World card. That cycle is over. The cycle is over. The cycle of you dealing with mediocrity, the cycle of you constantly lamenting over what was, what lost, what was lost, what could have been, what could be. It's like that's all, that's done, that's gone. You're not interested anymore. You're closing the cycle out. You're closing a chapter of an old Gemini. You're closing the chapter on who you used to be, because who you're moving into or what you're becoming is a hell of a lot smarter. And you've gained this through whatever experience that you've gone through recently. You have gained knowledge from this experience. You're becoming a wise counselor as well with this Wisdom card. Tell me more about the Wisdom card here for the Gemini collective. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Gemini, clarified by the 6 of Cups, where you have been and what you have learned from your past is leading you towards a beautiful future, because you're not going to deceive yourself anymore. Your happiness no longer, wow, that's a hell of a message. Don't cheat on your future with your past. Someone out there needed to hear that. Stop cheating on your future with your past. Stop allowing your past to control your future. Stop allowing individuals who you believe are soulmates or soul bonds or soul ties or soul connections to dictate when your ships come in. Those days are done and over with. You can now build your own ship. Tell me more about this for the Gemini collective. One more shuffle, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Nine of Cups. We could just end the reading right there. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands, taking control. Taking control. Natural born leaders. Some of you are starting your own business. Some of you are going to fiercely approach love from now on, knowing what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what fills your cups, what doesn't fill your cups. This is a new, deeply held belief of yours with that Hierophant card. This is someone who their beliefs are so solidified and concrete. There's nothing that can shake it. This is your newfound wisdom, I want to say. Your Page of Pentacles, you don't have to wait anymore for someone to bring the pentacle to you. You're creating your pentacles, Gemini. You're planting them where you want. You're manifesting your Nine of Cups. Brilliant. Brilliant, Gemini. Where's Gemini going? Where is Gemini going? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Where are you going, Gemini? The Hermit. Remember I had said some of you are becoming a wise counselor or a wise leader? That's the Hermit. This is like my Gandalf card in tarot. This is someone who was deceived by others, deceived themselves, really had to go into the cave, had to do a lot of soul searching, a lot of introspection, a lot of truth seeking. And when you come out of the cave, you come out smarter. You come out independent. You're never making that mistake again. And you're able to impart or share that wisdom now with others. Tell me more about this now for the Gemini collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Further clarified by the Sun card, the Emperor, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, and the Fool card. Taking a risk. Walking away from whatever regrets you had in the past, walking away from disappointments of the past, walking away from any loss or grief you may have experienced in the past, whatever failures you had, whatever pessimistic attitudes you had about particular, situations or relationships, or maybe even yourself. You're walking away from that. You're coming out smarter, brighter, more positive, successful. Again, this is the Sun card, is a rebirth card. We had the World card, rebirth card. You had the Judgment card, rebirth card. This is an entirely new Gemini being reborn or born again. This time taking a risk. Taking a risk, better able to balance things in your life. And this is so beautiful, Gemini. Nine of Pentacles. I know that you're an air sign, but the Nine of Pentacles card is one of two singular cards in tarot. You now have both on the table. Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles. This is an individual who is very comfortable with themselves. They look good. They can take care of themselves financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually. This is someone who might be alone, but they're not lonely. Totally comfortable in their skin, in their own space, building their own ships, building the ships that they want. And for some of you, this is regarding love, balance in love, Gemini, and Judgment again. Whatever you have been desiring or manifesting when it comes to love, you're now ready for it. You're ready for it because you no longer need love from other people, Gemini. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be single for the rest of your life, but you've now learned how to love yourself. Loving yourself, shifting this mindset of yours, no longer deceiving yourself that love comes from an external party, that it actually comes from within. Gaining that wisdom and knowledge brings your life peace. And with that peace now comes the manifestation of that love. What you've been wishing for is actually coming. This is incredibly beautiful, Gemini. I'm going to stop the reading right here. There's no need to go further. No need to go further. Moving forward, Gemini, you're not going to deceive yourself anymore. You're no longer waiting for other people to dictate your happiness. You're going to create it yourself, manifest it yourself, and take that leap and it's coming. The Two of Cups card to Temperance to the Judgment card. Whether this is reconciliation with a past lover, a new love relationship you're taking a chance on, whatever that means for you, it'll be different for each of you, but you are now ready. And you're ready because you learned how to love yourself and take care of yourself. So beautiful message for you, Gemini. I absolutely love this for you. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you found it fun, entertaining, want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Gemini, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.